So we are going to make right now the simplest meal, and I mean the simplest meal you could possibly make, and it is sin free. So your thighs will be happy, your belly will be happy, your mind will be happy, your heart will be happy. I don't know which side the heart's on. It's on. Let me show you what the ingredients are. I'm going to have 1 red onion, 1 bell pepper, some nicely washed mushrooms, some nicely washed spinach, 4 eggs, some tuna, olive oil. That is it. That meal, trust me, by the end of this, it's going to taste nice. You are going to love it. There we have the chopped onions, the chopped bell pepper, and the mushrooms, all chopped up nicely. And I don't know if you're like me, but I get a certain amount of satisfaction from cutting up vegetables. It's weird. Every time I cut them, I always feel like, yes, I'm enjoying this. This is good. So that's now ready. I'm going to move that to one side now. The spinach I don't do much with. That's just going to go in when we actually do the cook. But for now, that is that. So next on the list is the 4 eggs that I had shown you earlier. Please don't laugh at the way in which I open my eggs. This is a tried and tested method that was handed down all of 5 minutes ago, and I don't do eggs well, so if they go all over the place, I just use the back of a knife. There's nothing fancy about it, it's just done. And then tinned tuna is going to go in there as well. This tuna is in spring water, I believe, and according to the Slimming World Bible, tuna in spring water and brine I think is sin free, but if it was in olive oil it would be 1 sin, I think, or something like that. Anyway, you really stir this. I'm such a dude, I'm using a fork when I suppose I should be using a really fancy whisk. But remember, this is a simple, quick and easy meal that you're going to make for yourself and not eat rubbish that's either going to mess about with your gut biome or put fat on you. What you want to be doing is eating really healthy, single ingredient foods like this, and you will be laughing all the way to longevity. So I'm going to give that a mix, and then that is it. And as for preparation, that's the meal. All right. So we're now going to move over to the cooker now and get all the rest of it sorted out. So this is it. This is not rocket science. It is a very easy meal to make. You can make this, people, so make it and your heart will thank you. Okay, so I'm now going to use olive oil. I mean, you can use what you want, but I've got to try and keep this completely, there's hardly any oil in there. As you can clearly see, this is pretty much a very, very low on the oil, even though olive oil is good for you. And then I'm gonna whack that up, turn that up, get rid of that. It's starting to burn. So if I put that in here, see what happens. It make a noise. Hopefully it makes, yeah! Right, so fling that in there, so that. Gently place all of the food now into the pan, right? And that is now in there. All of the goodness of these single ingredient foods. Some apple cider vinegar, which I put in there. Apple cider vinegar is also sin free, which is beautiful. And then I'm going to add now my beautifully mixed and prepared egg, should I say, egg and the tuna. And so now, I mean, you can have it as an omelette, but I just mix it up. And don't get me wrong, when it's like this, yes, it does look like something that is coming back up rather than going down, but trust me, this is amazing. It tastes so nice. You are just gonna love it. It's such an enjoyable meal. Because I'm still on my weight loss journey, you know. I started out, as I said, nearly 13.5 stone. I've just got to 10 stone, so I'm about 63. I think I'm about 63, 70 to 60 to 64 kgs. So I'm sort of 10 stone 1, 10 stone 2, around that area. And I'd like to get a little bit lighter, I think. I mean, I think I look all right in what I'm wearing, and I suppose that's one of the indicators. I try not to follow the BMI, even though I did at the very beginning. I was so consumed by the BMI, and you know, you're fat. And it, you know, I don't know if you're like me, but I saw it and thought, yep, I now need to be within the confinements of the BMI structure, and that was going to put me down to like 8.5, 9 stone. I've had family members already tell me that I look too skinny, and I'm 10 stone. So if I was to lose another stone in weight, am I going to sort of look really bad? And that's the thing as well. I mean, I understand you need to look after yourself, but you've also got to, you know, you've got to look after yourself and be smart, but you've also got to be practical. And I think the BMI, as good as it sounds, and you know, by all means, correct me in the comments if you want to. My understanding of the BMI was it's a guide, but if you follow it to the letter, you're going to end up looking, you know, very skinny, and I don't want that. I don't really want to. I want to still look healthy and not look, you know, sort of along the lines of anorexia or along those lines or anything like that. Even though I suppose you have to be really skinny to look like that. But either way, I just want to look healthy. You know, summer holidays are coming up, so I want to at least look decent in my shorts, and I don't want to look like a beached whale. So, and I suppose if that is what you're after, then these are the sort of things you want to be doing. You want to be getting these kind of meals in you, and you want to be doing it consistently. And yeah, there's going to be moments where you are going to have, you know, you might have takeout, or you might eat some sweets or whatever, you know, some chocolate, and these are things you have to also factor in, but it's got to be done within reason, and you've got to, you know, you've just got to be smart with it. If you overdo it, you're going to end up paying for it when you stand on the scales, but at the same time you have got to eat, because your body does need fuel to power itself. And yeah, you know, there will be people in the comments that will say, yeah, but you've got autophagy, your body will eat itself. But it's always a good idea to have, you know, food that will be able to help you to function properly. And yeah, now obviously I've been playing with this food now because I've been talking and getting distracted. I wouldn't usually mess about with it this much, but I was just talking and I ended up just playing around with it. And you know, it's one of them things where maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. But yeah, this meal is pretty much done. There is not much more left to do with this meal, apart from add the spinach, which I completely forgot. Ah! So now I'm adding my spinach. So I'm getting all the greens. Yeah. And as always, which something that I keep forgetting and my wife reminds me, I must tell you, if you like my content and you think it's worthwhile, please would you smash the subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future content. And leave me a comment if you would. You know, obviously you all have your own ideas of what's good and what you eat, and it'll be interesting to know where you see, how you see things, and to be honest with you, you might even be giving me some tips as well of new recipes, because I do this for fun. This is something that I do and I've had to learn to do, partly because I was eating bad and I was eating fast food and I just wasn't looking after myself. And the minute I started to do that, obviously the weight came off and I started to feel healthier. But do you have your own special meals that you like to cook? If you do, please put them in the comments, and and then we can converse and share ideas, which would be nice. But this is the meal. I'm quite happy that that is pretty much cooked now. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. Right, so I'm now pouring it into the plate. It's not pretty. And it does look a little bit, and I'm probably going to spill it now. This is the thing about, when you do these kind of videos, when you see people doing their food videos and their plates are perfect, and you think, how do they do it without spillage? It's like perfect. How do they do it? I don't know, because I don't have such luxuries. My food is usually all over the place. So, so this is the meal, ladies and gentlemen. This is the finished article. By all means, the recipe is there. It's, as you said, it's very simple, nothing fancy. If you like what you've seen here, give it a go. Trust me, you are gonna love it. It tastes amazing. And if you don't like fish, and this is something that my wife explained to me, you don't even taste it. You do not even taste the fish if you don't like fish. But, give it a go. But yes, that is the complete meal. That is have it as a breakfast, have it as a lunch, have it whenever really, but trust me, once you've eaten this, you are not gonna want to eat again for the rest of the day. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my meal, and I'm going to enjoy eating this right now. Trust me, it is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's I can't eat and talk at the same time, so I'm gonna get cracking. Please, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up for me and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, people. Oh my love, that is amazing. That is so nice.